Are your eyebrows aging you? Want tips on how to look younger naturally? In this video, I'll be talking about eyebrow makeup hacks that everyone should know. In fact, I'll be zooming in on 5 brow tips to look younger in this perfect brows makeup tutorial. And stay with me right to the end if you want to know how to achieve an instant eye lift. In the meantime, let's get to it. Hey, it's Lynette with you, and if it's your first time here, welcome. I make health, beauty, and lifestyle videos to help you be beautiful and healthy naturally. Why? Because as sure as the clock is ticking, I'm steadily inching towards the big 5-0, and I am obsessed with how to look younger with makeup. So if you want to learn makeup tips and tricks and how to look younger than your age, definitely consider subscribing to my channel and tapping the bell for weekly updates. Also, check out the links in the description box below in case you want to go back and revise a particular topic. Anyway, eyebrows are definitely my thing. Not only do they frame our face, they also help us communicate better. In fact, I learned very early on in my personal grooming class that eyebrow makeup is the only makeup you need to wear if you don't have time for anything else. Yup, it's that important. So if you have naturally beautiful brows, get out of here. I mean, good on you. But for the rest of us who have sparse, overplucked or hairless brows and you've been waiting for forever for them to grow or regrow, you can check out this video I made on how to grow fuller eyebrows naturally by clicking or tapping right there. I can tell you it was hard, like really hard work. Yeah. So before I turn green with envy or red with fury, here's tip number 1. Straighten your brows as best you can. I know I fought this one myself tooth and nail. It used to be that having high arch was the new vogue, you know. But as we age, our facial features change. Like my hooded eyes are heavier and more hooded than ever. And you know, I never quite noticed that I had brow bones before, but now they are just all I see and they're just jutting out. And I also feel more hollow at the temples, and having our eyebrows go up so high only to have them come crashing down again just makes all of that appear more obvious, and it just looks harsh and is terribly aging. So definitely consider softening or lowering the arch. Tip number 2. It used to be that the thinner the brows the better, but you know what? Actually, the opposite is true, especially when we get older. I mean, thick eyebrows are like a mark of youth, okay? Just like you had a fuller set of hair when you were younger, having thicker brows will give you a more youthful look. So if you have been thinning them down, Tip number 3, keep them short. You know how our eyes have the tendency to droop as we get older? And remember I spoke about having hollow or sunken temples as we age? When brows are drawn too long, they not only drag down our eye shape, making us look sad, but they also highlight the hollow and make us look old. So if you're ever in doubt, shorten it ever so slightly. And on that note, you gotta remember also that both ends of the brows must have a perfectly clean and super sharp finish. I'll show you how to achieve that in another video, so be sure to subscribe and tap the bell if you haven't already, so you know when that new video is up. Moving on to tip number 4. Now, if you are wondering where your brows should start, let me begin by saying this, okay? Where you start your brows is directly related to how slim or broad your nose will appear. The thing is, when you consciously move your brows closer together, you immediately create the impression of a straighter, slimmer, and sharper nose. Another great tip that I discovered is this: contouring my nose helps me know exactly where to start filling in my brows. I'll break it down for you in another video, so watch this space. In the meantime, as promised, here's how to achieve an instant eye lift with tip number 5. I'll be the first to admit I struggled with this one for years. I was always unsure of where to start my brows. Like, do I draw them straight up, or do I just follow my brow hairs and let them kind of bend over and droop to one side? Well, the answer is brows should always start at 90 degrees. Yep, they should always go straight up to give you an instant eye lift. And to help me achieve that, I would usually use a brow mascara that closely matches the color of my hair to comb my brows upwards and outwards, and then I would fill in the gaps with a waterproof brow gel that also matches the shade of my natural brow hairs. And there you have it, 5 brow tips to look younger in this perfect brows makeup tutorial. If you got value out of this video, remember to hit that like button and share it with your friends, and be sure to let them know that in the coming weeks and months I'll probably be be showing you how to make your brows come alive, look more three-dimensional as opposed to it looking flat and lifeless. I'll also be talking about how to create more contrast with a very natural looking color gradation in your brows and explain the principle behind why our brows should be darker towards the ends and how that one little trick can make a dramatic difference to help you look amazing in photographs and videos as well. All these coming up in future videos, so be sure to subscribe and tap the bell so you'll be notified when I put up those new videos. As always, thanks so much for watching. This is Lynette Tan signing off. Have a beautiful day.